Many people believe that a demon can enter into them through objects. Whether it's a cursed statue, or a Ouija board, or even a place such as a hotel with a history of suicides. There's an unending cultural fascination with these kinds of dangers. Some people draw circles of salt, burn sage, or look for answers within unsettling decks of cards. They dream of speaking to the dead, hearing voices from beyond and discovering the forbidden unknown. They sprinkle salt over their shoulder, never walk under ladders, and avoid breaking mirrors at all costs. Imagine if you were to take a spring-style mattress that someone sleeps on and secretly paint a cursed symbol on it. Would it affect reality? Let's assume an ordinary mattress and non-toxic paint. Both items on their own have no real effect. Mattresses, as long as they're clean and in good order, pose little threat. Paint is only pigment. Yet the human mind does not see it this way, because the mind understands intent and symbols. Even a symbol by itself is nothing more than a series of lines assembled into a particular configuration. On their own, they hold no more significance than clouds floating overhead, unless, of course, you believe a cloud can spell a bad omen. But it's not the symbol itself that is significant, but the meaning given to it. And meaning can be poisonous, and meaning can heal. The most potent illustration of this is an old anthropological tale, one that has been documented in various forms across cultures, of the individual who incurs the wrath of a witch doctor. The shaman points a bone, chants a curse, and declares the person will die. The victim, within the context of his cultural beliefs, accepts this fate as absolute. He stops eating. His social bonds wither, and his health rapidly declines. Within days or weeks, he is dead. No physical weapon was used, no toxin administered. The cause of death was, for all intents and purposes, the magic of story. A powerful, terrifying story that their own mind accepted as a biological inevitability. This is the nocebo effect, from the Latin I shall harm, the dark twin of its more famous cousin, the placebo effect. In clinical trials, a placebo is an inert substance, like a sugar pill, given to a control group. The miracle is that many patients given this nothing pill still get better. Their belief in the treatment triggers very real, physiological changes. The release of endorphins, natural painkillers, reduced stress hormones, and even improved immune response. The mind, believing it is being healed, instructs the body to begin healing. The nocebo effect is the same mechanism in reverse. If a doctor tells a patient a drug might cause severe nausea, a significant number of patients given a placebo will experience that very nausea. If a person believes they are allergic to a harmless substance, their body can produce a genuine allergic reaction, hives, swelling, difficulty breathing, upon exposure to a fake version of it. The mind, believing it is under attack, commands the body to mount a defense, or, in extreme cases, to shut down. The cursed individual doesn't die of magic. They die because their belief commands a physiological effect. So we come back to our painted mattress. Is it cursed? Not in the way one might think. But let's say that you're the victim of this secret act. And for years, you have slept with this cursed symbol hidden beneath a foam mattress cover. One day, while cleaning around the house, you decide it might be time to wash that mattress cover after a few years. But when you unzip it and begin to roll it back, you find yourself gripped with terror. For an unknown length of time, you have found yourself unsuspectingly sleeping on the demonic. You wonder who might have done such a thing and begin running through the list in your mind of every possible suspect. Spouse, friends, neighbors, children, strangers. And in the middle of this deepening spiral, your mind makes another connection. For years, you haven't felt well. You felt yourself plagued by headaches that you assumed at first were from seasonal allergies. But they persisted, slowly getting more and more intense. You've noticed other symptoms, other feelings getting worse. And now, as you look upon the hideous symbol, you realize with horror the cause of your condition. You decide that discarding the mattress isn't good enough, and that the only way to rid yourself of this trouble is to burn it. So you take the mattress out to your truck and haul it far out, deep into the woods, and you find a tranquil clearing as the sun begins to set. And with growing relief and a gallon of gas, you burn that mattress until nothing remains but the ashen tangles of spring wire. That can go straight into a campground dumpster. And yet, when you arrive home, you find the headache beginning to return. And though the mattress is gone, you keep thinking of it. And still, there's the mystery of who drew that horrid symbol. You go to the library and look over the section labeled speculative. There, you find information on the occult throughout time and history. And it's there you read that burning cursed items does not destroy the demonic, but releases it into whatever is nearby. For weeks after you fail to sleep, you begin to think you know who it was all along, that your spouse is having an affair, and that other person, well, they knew what they were doing. You go to the doctor thinking you might find relief. They run a series of imaging and a battery of blood tests. Then, within a matter of days, you get an urgent call from the doctor. He says with uncertainty that it could be a brain tumor. Even though he's unsure, he is sure of exactly how serious this is and wants to run more tests. He says that you likely only have 6 months left to live, and that he's surprised it hasn't been more painful with how severe it is. Life as you know it is disintegrating. You are being eaten by this nightmare, and in your anger over this injustice, you consider your options. Perhaps you want to die on your own terms, or perhaps you want the suspects to die on your terms. Or maybe you can try to save yourself by going back to the library. But the headaches are getting worse. and the pressure in your head, like the pressure of the situation, is looking for a release. But let's pause and consider what may be happening. In the mind of the victim, it seems clear that the cursed symbol is the cause and that their experiences are the effect. But several possibilities are at play. Perhaps the tumor has been growing all along, and these symptoms went by under the radar until this critical moment. Perhaps the cause of the tumor is unrelated. Or maybe it was brought on by inner torment, manifesting as a dysregulation of the immune system and spiraling into a terminal condition. Or maybe the tumor itself isn't real at all. Maybe the doctor confused the imaging documents. Maybe it was the right image, but a defect in the rendering, creating the shape of a mass that isn't there. Regardless of what may be true in this situation, the psychological effect of belief is inseparable from the observable facts. And if the beliefs in this scenario are altered, the outcome can be changed dramatically. Consider the case of Vance Vanders in mid-20th century Alabama. One night, a local witch doctor confronted him in a cemetery, wafted a foul-smelling potion in his face, and pronounced a hex. Vance was doomed to die, and nothing could save him. Believing the curse to be real, Vance returned home, took to his bed, and began to waste away. His body was obeying the terrifying narrative. By the time he was admitted to the hospital, he was emaciated and near death, and doctors could find no physical cause for his decline. It was only then that his wife revealed the source of the hex to Dr. Drayton Doherty. Realizing that a medical solution was impossible, Dr. Doherty decided to fight the story with a better story. He assembled Vance's family and recounted a fabricated tale. He had confronted the witch doctor, who confessed to having rubbed lizard eggs on Vance's stomach. The eggs had hatched inside him, and one remaining lizard was now eating him from the inside out. Then, with great ceremony, Dr. Doherty injected Vance with a powerful emetic. As Vance vomited violently, the doctor produced a green lizard he had hidden in his bag. "Look what has come out of you, Vance," he cried. "The curse is lifted." The effect was instantaneous. Vance saw the proof. His belief in the curse was shattered, and he fell into a deep sleep. He awoke the next day alert and hungry. He regained his strength rapidly and was discharged from the hospital within a week. The lizard had never been inside the man, but the belief that it was had been killing him, and the belief that it was gone is what saved him. The true danger of this world doesn't so much come from the things around us, but more so what we believe about them. This is true even when the belief seems to have no basis in reality. In many ways, our beliefs dictate the world around us, and beliefs have just as much power to build as they do to destroy. And it's not the demons out there that you must worry about, but rather the demon within yourself that is the very cause of worry. In the case of demonic possession, a demon can live in a person through two main ways. The victim believes a demon may enter into him through various actions or objects, or the victim identifies as a non-possessed person. preferring the belief that the demons are always out there somewhere. And so the man who is afraid of the Ouija board or haunted house, well, he is already possessed, even before he encounters such things. And the man who identifies as pure, he doesn't have the clarity to see what is happening to him. If there is a secret magic that rules over this world, its true name is belief. Therefore, it is wise to pay careful attention to what you believe, because this magic is the magic of evil.